Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode corporate filings so you don't have to. Today we are diving into a filing from Transocean, a big player in the oil drilling world. Let's just say after reading this, you might need a life raft to navigate all the financial details. Transocean just released a report. In it, they shared their financial statements. We're going to break down what those numbers mean, what the company is doing, and what it all could mean for the future of Transocean and its stock. We'll skip over the address and formal details and focus on the important information. This report is called an 8K, which is basically a quick update that companies give to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, when something important happens. This report was made on February 18th, 2025. Transocean is registered on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol RIG. This means that you can buy and sell stock in Transocean. This filing is not meant to fulfill other communication requirements like those related to the Securities Act or Exchange Act, meaning it's just a straightforward update, not a replacement for other important filings. This section is about disclosing information that everyone should have access to at the same time. No secrets here. As an exhibit to this report, Transocean included its financial statements. These statements cover things like balance sheets, income statements, and cash flow statements. Think of it as a financial health checkup for the company. Transocean also provided its own financial statements, which include a balance sheet, an income statement, and notes. This is a notice saying that the information in this report is simply furnished, not officially filed. This means that while it's public information, it's not necessarily subject to all the legal liabilities that come with a formal filing. It also won't automatically be included in other company filings. This part lists the exhibits included in the report. These exhibits are the actual financial statements and supporting documents we just talked about. They offer a detailed look at Transocean's finances. Here we have the statutory financial statements. It's a bunch of financial data and supporting information about the company. In conclusion, someone authorized by Transocean has signed off on this report, confirming that it is accurate to the best of their knowledge. Now, let's talk about the overall picture. What does all this mean for Transocean? Assessing Transocean, it looks like they are steering the ship into potentially choppy waters. Oil drilling is a tough business. It's heavily influenced by oil prices, which go up and down. One of the most important risk factors, one that's talked about in their other filings, is the price of oil. When oil prices are low, companies aren't as eager to explore for new oil, which means less business for Transocean. They are heavily reliant on the overall health of the oil and gas industry. Also, they operate in international waters, exposing them to different regulations and political instability. They are also subject to very high safety standards, and they could face penalties if something goes wrong. Looking at their financial statements, a key thing to watch is their debt level. High debt can make it harder for a company to invest in new opportunities or weather tough times. Another important point is their ability to secure new contracts for their drilling rigs. The more contracts they have, the more revenue they generate. On the plus side, they have a fleet of high-spec drilling rigs, meaning they can handle complex drilling projects. If they can keep their costs down and win new contracts, they could be in a good position to benefit when oil prices rise. What about the stock price? Based on Transocean's current situation, a reasonable price range looks like $6 to $8 per share. This is based on looking at their assets, their earnings potential, and comparing them to other companies in the industry. So, what's the verdict? I'm leaning towards a slightly bearish, meaning negative, outlook on Transocean. While they have some strengths, the risks and challenges in the oil drilling industry are significant. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, please subscribe, like, and comment below with your thoughts on Transocean.